Well, hi guys, Justin the Critic here, and it's officially 2016. That means 2015 is over, and there were a lot of great films from 2015. You had Creed, Inside Out, you had The Martian, and you had one film that stood out above all these films. One film that had 10 years of anticipation behind the line, and one film that raised my bar. One film that I was so excited for. I went out, I bought the action figures, I bought the Legos, I bought posters, I bought all the merchandise I could get my hands on. Merchandising, 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 where the true money from the film is made. And this film is Ant-Man. Ant-Man was my most anticipated film of 2015, and it was one of my favorites. I saw this film 7 times in the theaters and bought it on Blu-ray day one, and I've probably watched it about another dozen times. I love this movie. It's about Hank Pym, who's a retired superhero, and his ex-protege, Darren Cross, built another shrinking suit. This time he plans to mass produce it. And he hires an ex-con, Scott Lang, to be his new protege, so he can wear the suit and he can break into Darren Cross's Pym Tech and he can stop every bad stuff from going down. And it's that superhero heist film with great humor. The script has Edgar Wright, Joe Cornish did one treatment, and Paul Rudd and Adam McKay did another treatment. And this is one of the most funniest scripts I've ever seen. It's great. It just lines right after each other. It's got a great look where when he shrinks, it's like what I'm looking at the comic book. It's the special effect is so done. It's done exactly like the comic book. I love the look of this film. They got great background colors like reds and yellows that emphasize the look of the suit, and the suit is one of the coolest looking superhero costumes ever. You got Michael Douglas, probably deserves an Oscar or a Golden Globe or something, because he nailed everything I wanted Hank Pym to be. He was awesome. Paul Rudd being all Paul Ruddiness and being like the same Paul Rudd you see in all the other things he's in, but he's great, and he's everything I wanted Scott Lang to be. And you got Michael Pena that comes in and he steals the show as Louise. He's all super funny, and they got that great opening line where it puts Hank Pym into the MCU and it gives him history. It sets up so much. That's the one thing I did not like about this film is I would have loved to see. They filmed the scene that was supposed to be the opening shot, which is supposed to be a standalone like James Bond entry where you have Hank Pym in the Ant-Man suit, and I would have loved that. But I just really wish that they get some Hank Pym in either Agent Carter or have an own either a prequel movie or our own TV show about Hank Pym, because you can never have enough Hank Pym, because Hank Pym is so cool. In the comics he built Ultron. I wish they would have had like some Easter egg where he's like working on like an Ultron AI, but that didn't happen. This film you've got to see as quick as possible, because this film is great and I loved it, and it's one of those times where I leave the theater and I'm like, that is probably my favorite film of all time. I did that with Avatar, with Avengers, with Ron Howard's Rush, and Ant-Man. I love this film. You got to go out and buy it as fast as you can. Walmarts are usually open 24 hours a day. Go buy it right now. And do you want to watch this film? How excited are you? Are you excited for Captain America Civil War and Ant-Man and the Wasp, which will also have the Ant-Man character in it? Yeah, you should like this video. You should subscribe to my channel. And you should leave in the comments what else you want to see next. So, see you later.